Now let's talk about Santana real quick. There were two sides to your set, right?
Yes, it was.
Kev Mac video, you know this is for sure. Kev Mac video, open your soul, represent your ghetto, baby.
Which side was Turtle from?
Midtown.
Now I think you was locked up when the merger happened as well.
Yes, I was. With Kim Tate?
Yes.
Yes, I was.
From your knowledge, what year did that merger take place?
Kim was killed either March 21st, March 22nd, 1978.
And so the merger happened after his death or before his death?
It happened after.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I heard the next day, the meeting was held the next day.
How well did you know Bully?
Well, he was my friend.
Okay.
I played sports with him year round, with him and his brother.
Did you ever spend time at their house?
Yes, I have.
So you seen the pit bulls and the pigeons?
I hung around him and his dogs. I've been at his house with him. Yeah. Yes. 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 We even rode the bikes somewhere from here to there on bikes together and stuff like that. Yeah.
Would you,
Been to carnivals together back in the early days before it was Santana.
how would you describe the Tate twins?
You say what now?
How would you describe the Tate twins' characters?
Kim was a little more quieter than Kim. Kim always smiling. Kim Bully was more speakative. He talks to everyone. Love dogs. Both of them was great in sports. Both of them had great physique as teenagers and young dudes. Even they robbed back then. Them guys had great physique back then. Like I say, very good in sports, Ken and Kim. Kim didn't bother people and, running around the city terror, like this Baker said, Ken and Kim, they were two-headed monsters, terror. They wasn't nothing like that. And that's why I believe it bothered everybody when Kim was killed, because everybody like, well, it was cool. He didn't fuck with nobody. He didn't bother nobody, And that really shook a lot of people up when they did Bullet the way they did it. And that played a major role in the merger with Midtown and Oaks Park, which actually brought into their differences.
Do you think cops sometimes stereotype gang members and just make everybody out to be that two-headed monster or that evil individual? Or do you think he really had some reason behind saying that Kim was like that?
The boast, the sales, but I think he said that in that book. See, I think it was just he putting the steroids, bro. That's all. To make it more exciting, more appealing. That's all. That's all. That's the only reason I can see it.
Let me take you back to Oaks Park in the early 70s. Is that where you played baseball?
I played 71, 2, and 3 there, the years.
And that's where you first met the twins?
Yeah, playing baseball at Oaks Park.
Can you remember far back enough, or had you ever seen any Pyrus in Oaks Park when you was coming up?
A couple of them played baseball with us.
Yeah, that's what Ken told me. By the way, send my love to Ken if you talk to him.
Yeah, someone played. I tried this Beanie Roseburg. I remember they was talking about getting him, so I gave him a heads. I said, hey man, you need to just get on, Beanie bounced, but he come back with his family and his brother and them. What's happening, blood? I was like, man, I'm trying to help you out and you come back with this mess. Yeah, but someone played ball with us up there.
From what you learned over the years, Bully died as an Oaks Park?
See, Bullet and his brothers, Ken and Robert Franklin, they was Oaks Parks. They were Oaks Park. They relocated on the midtown side of the neighborhood. They was on Santa Fe between Palmer and Compton Boulevard, which is midtown territory. See, Oaks Park is north of Rosecrans. We on the south part of Rosecrans. We south of Rosecrans, they north. Meaning they going towards El Segundo.
They're charging $400.
Oaks Park section.
This is a sofa and a
But
chair.
Bullet had his own thing going on.
Sharing a
The Santanas, homie. Bullet died Santana.
Large 19 by 10 chair room here.
What side of your hood was Strawberry from?
Strawberry's midtown side.
So Midtown and Oaks Park was running together at the time of Bullet's death. Because of the
You say what now?
I'm saying Midtown and Oaks.
Yes. It was a mixture of people from our side and Oaks Park side mingling with Bullet under the Santana thing at the time, which I feel that played a role in the bringing the merger together.
All right, so just for the record, it was already a thought and being put in motion at the time of Bullet's death.
I don't think so. I don't think Bullet was out crusading to try to get Midtown and Oaks Park to squash their beef or nothing like that. I don't think so. I think Bullet was just doing his own thing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like me. That's how Rose Street came about. I want to separate myself from that incident, bro. Me and Boo Boo almost got into it. Boo Boo known me for being Midtown. You understand me? I was a Midtown. But once Midtown and Oaks Park had the feud, I want to separate myself from that. I'm like, cause I ain't got no problem with Oaks Park. So I went to Rose Street, homie. I claimed my own little block. I said, I'm gonna claim my own shit. So that's what I did. I'm thinking Bullet was somewhat on the same mental, homie. He was doing his own thing. So he you know what I mean? I didn't crusade to stop the squabble. I say, I just do my own thing. I just separated myself from it, is what I did.
Did you ever hear any rumors that the killer was anybody other than Porky?
Strawberry. That's the only other rumor.
And Strawberry, this was an accidental death.
They said, so the rumor was, Bullet and Strawberry was, I don't know what Baker talking about, how he was saying it was a whole bunch of them, he was with Turtle and everybody else. From my understanding, Bullet showed up there with Strawberry, him and Strawberry was together. I never was told it was a group of them. Now, there might have been some already up there mingling, doing a thing, I don't know. Because he said they got separated from each other and all that. But supposedly the rumor was Strawberry started busting in the crowd when they was bum rushing Bullet and hit Bullet, supposedly. But Baker got in the book that the autopsy report read, Bullet died from blunt force trauma to the head. Said they picked up a golf club, pulled that boy print. He gave that boy a name and everything in the book. So they end up arresting the boy, brought up the golf club, this, that, and that, and they said he gave Porky up. He said, oh, I didn't hit Bullet in the head.
Okay, never mind.
Porky did. And supposedly came to court and testified to that.
And even in that, he gave the wrong name, right?
Who?
Even when the cop talked about that incident, he gave the wrong name of the guy that's supposed to be told on Porky.
That I don't know. I would have to read the book and see what name he said in the book. But he gave up the guy government name. Said that he dropped the golf club at the scene and they pulled his prints from him.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what he said in the book. Put a man life potentially on the line because you say you heard something. You know what I mean? He wrong for doing that, brother.
Sometimes a rumor get out there, a bad rumor, and then people start believing it,
Say
and you
that
could lose
again.
your life behind that shit.
Say that again,
Yeah.
brother. Misinformation. A lot of people going on misinformation. I'm just now realizing misinformation we talking over 40 years ago. You know, it was misinformation given back then. Things 30 years ago, 20 years ago. Things we was told. I'm just saying, kid. I'm glad we just didn't move suddenly. You understand? On a lot of things, bro. Because we would have been wrong about it.
You heard of Salt Rock, aka Salty?
This do or die on my chest is an honor. I got do or die tattooed on my chest in honor of Salt.
Sitting reminiscing about the days of way back. Rich big kid dollar folders, gun holders with the gym on the rollers. Deep the fire, but the dope shots don't make dollars. It don't make sense.